It's Chrissy, and I am here with my June wrap-up. And it's raining! Great. Oh well, I hope you can or can't hear it. So anyways, the first book that I read in the month of June was Rapscallion by James Mcgee. It was okay. It was about an undercover Victorian era cop. No wait, was it Georgian? Anyway, he is a Bow Street runner undercover in a ship for prisoners of war from France. And yeah, I didn't really like it because it was just, I really don't like books about boats because like I don't know where they are, because they mention like boat places and I don't understand where in the boat that is. Yeah, it's just no, I can't. But it was okay. I mean, it picked up like around the middle part, but that's about it. The next book that I read is The Zombie Survival Guide, The Complete Protection from the Living Dead by Max Brooks. He wrote World War Z, and this is a very, very good detailed guide on how to survive during a mild outbreak, a long-term outbreak, and if the outbreak lasts forever. So it's more detailed as you go on inside, and there are pictures for you to see like about weapon supplies and where to hide just in case there's an outbreak or anything. This was so good, like really good. I felt so informed and so like well, I was basically very well informed, and now should a zombie apocalypse or a mild outbreak happen near my area, I am prepared. Also, if you really like zombies and things of that nature, yeah, I'm looking at my best friend Alex because this is actually her book. I should have picked this up earlier, but you know how you end up like getting caught up in reading other things, so I should have picked this up earlier. But it's good, and at the back there's even like recorded zombie outbreaks and an outbreak journal should one happen, and how close it is to your area and how long it lasts and things like that. So you have a detailed account, and then there's also a bonus chapter of the first chapter of World War Z at the back. And then after that, since I was feeling the need to read real books, I picked up Zelda by Nancy Milford. I actually picked this up in August of 2014, but I couldn't finish it because I couldn't get into it. I tried very hard, but it didn't work. However, thanks to wanting books about like real people and things like that from the Zombie Survival Guide, I picked up Zelda, this one. This is the biography of Zelda Fitzgerald and her life with Scott Fitzgerald and their kid and things like that. It was so good. It made me not like Scott Fitzgerald, but at the same time, I'm not sure if they were meant to be together as a couple or like if they were like just meant to be tragically together. I don't know. But this was a very good look at their lives and the way they created things and stuff like that and destroyed things, and how their life was like in Paris with like Hemingway and Gertrude Stein and things like that. This was really good. And because I was in the Fitzgerald kick, I decided to pick up The Beautiful and the Damned by F.Scott Fitzgerald. I think I read a review somewhere that said like it was an eerie echo or like a prelude to how like they'd live their lives, and like it's so true because I could see a lot of the same characteristics from this novel actually play out throughout their lives. And this was written, I think, when they were newly married. So I didn't like the main character. I felt he was a bit bland. The most interesting thing about him was actually his wife, who was like the life of the party and so beautiful. But after they get married and things like that, and the tremendous partying and then prohibition, and then it just felt like their life went on a downward spiral, and I didn't really like it. But and then in the end, it felt kind of like the author just made it like the ending to be sort of like a reward for the audience, because like I mean everything was just going from bad to worse. So, and I originally gave this I think 2 stars, but then when I really thought about it and the prose and how he wrote it, I gave it 3 stars. So yeah, okay. And then after that, I felt I was feeling really low because of the sadness of everything. I decided to pick up The Professor's Daughter by Joann, Sfar, and Emmanuel Guibert. Yeah, it's a graphic novel about the professor's daughter and his mummy, and she takes him out on a walk for an afternoon in Victorian England. And this story is very, very short. Like, yeah, you can finish this in like 30 minutes or less if you read fast. And the art is amazing, and it goes through different colors and things like that. And to me, this book just is the phrase, well, that escalated quickly, because it did. And I didn't really like the story. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like I was in love with it or anything. But the illustrations at the back here are so beautiful. Yeah, there. I like it because it's like watercolor, and it's really pretty. And then after this, since I was reading like a lot of short things, I picked up Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. Yeah, I have no words for this. I didn't hate it, that's for sure. I was just left feeling really contemplative. Like I was really like like my mind wouldn't stop working after I read this, and it was just, I don't know, it's just the fact that he like turns into a bug. I don't like bugs, and I was reading this at night, so but the story was very good, and I actually kind of want to read more from Kafka, just because I want to see the other things he wrote and like his mindset about them and things like that. So yeah. And then after that, I was like, I need something young and stupid, because it's so heavy and like too many thoughts, you know, too many thoughts. So I picked up an oldie but a goodie, or rather just an oldie and a cheap one that I got because I didn't want to get it at full price in my bookstore. I picked up Radiant Shadows by Melissa Marr. It's a companion. Actually, this whole Wicked Lovely series, like, to me, it feels as though it's a series of companion novels. So this one is like a better written version of the original book, to me. That's it. That's about it, really. If you like fairies and things like that, this was an older book from back when I was a teenager, because I needed to get away from all the vampire, Twilight, phase thing. The last book I read, the best book I read for the month of June, because I was really looking for a more nostalgic kind of book, thanks to The Beautiful and the Damned. I was reading that while I was shopping for this book, actually, so I guess that explains my choice. And that is The Scientist, a family romance by Roth. It's a memoir, and the cover is just so beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And it's about a real-life story of this guy and his family in New York, and he's a kid when he finds out his dad has HIV, I think, AIDS, when his dad has AIDS. And it's his account of how he goes through life when he finds out, during the process of him dying, and then afterwards, when all is said and done. It's so good. It's actually very short, and it's a nice read. I really liked it. It's very good. Yeah, that's about it. I read 8 books in the month of June. If you guys want to talk to me about them in the comments below, please do. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching this long video. Thank you very much. I will see you guys next time. Bye!